Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. First of all, I'd like to apologize that I'm not able to be on camera because the days are busy and so much is going on in South Africa. I just don't have time to sit and organize myself like that. But I promise that at least on Sundays, I'm going to be on camera. That is a promise I can keep. The everyday promise is just not happening. My sincere apologies to those who prefer me to be on camera when I present a video to you guys. So we are focusing on MK News, the trending news of MK. Welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Please do understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who is also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of our beautiful country. As politicians are so busy like this, all they want is our votes so they can get their power and be in power and govern this country. So starting on MK News, MKB out there winning by elections, much to the delight of the MK leaders. So this is a post that I took from Floyd Shivambu, the Secretary General of MK. He posted, Richmond sub-region, Ward 2 by-election results, MK Party 1915. Those are the votes that they got there. ANC 1392 with EFF 153. What do you think of those results? Definitely MK was leading there. Sia Tutuka, VD, and there MK Party 619, ANC 355, EFF 14, IFP 5, Patriotic Alliance 1. Hey guys, the party of the moment is MK. I don't want to lie to you. So whatever your views are, guys, kindly share them in the comment section. How do you foresee the future of MK? Are they finding their feet now? Are they becoming more solid and strengthening their ground? Because I want to share with you also the screenshot before I share the video of Floyd towards the end, how he captioned the post that included these images that you see, including the video that I'm going to share with you at the end. So this one says, Oslahla VD results, MK Party 448, ANC 307, EFF 7, IFP 17, PA 1. Hey, it's like in KZN there's only one person that is voting for Patriotic Alliance. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Anyway, guys, also what we are going to be looking at is the fact that BONGINKOSI KHANYILE was appearing in court today, or he is appearing in court today. I haven't seen news at this moment, but what is notable is that BONGINKOSI KHANYILE is the person that was accused of being the instigator of the uprising, the looting, the unrest, the July unrest as we call it. So he has the support of former President Jacob Zuma, as you see here. As you see here, former President Jacob Zuma calling the supporters of MK to rally behind KHANYILE as he goes to appear in court. So what are your views there? What I'm going to do right now, guys, I'm going to allow you to watch all the video clips that are coming up, because we're going to be looking at the MK presenting their own budget speech, their own budget speech that is separate. It has its own name. And number two, they also heard Dr. John Hlophe reacting to the budget speech of yesterday. So I'm just bringing you as well the reaction of MK to that budget speech. They are not pleased, like all other parties that are not pleased with the VAT increase. So there's something that I've noticed with the Judge John Hlophe. He has a twanging element when he speaks, right? He sounds a bit of model Sianyana, Yeah, but guys, I'm gonna leave you right there watching those video clips, and then I'm gonna come back to read the caption of Floyd Shivambu with Floyd Shivambu's post before you watch what he said about the MK fighting to regain their gains. Please stay tuned.
Good evening, comrades. I'm sure we're all aware that the young man, KHANYILE, is appearing in court tomorrow. I think it would be very good for us to go and support him. It will be absolutely very, very, very important that those who are arresting people on cases that we don't see the tail and the head of it, we should go to court and give them the support. It is absolutely important. In fact, it is something necessary that whenever one of us is facing such a situation, we should be there to give support and make it a point that they should know we are there to defend our comrades. So please, just go there. Quite a number of cases are now coming, and you need to be aware of it and to be there to support one another. Thank you for listening, and please be there tomorrow.
Viva President ZUMA, viva! Viva the national team, viva! Viva the Secretary General Floyd Shivambu, viva! Viva the Deputy President, viva! Viva the TSG, viva! Viva the Treasurer General, viva! Viva the High Command, viva! Viva the Provincial Detachment, viva! Viva the Regional Detachment, viva! Viva the Sub-Regional Detachment, viva! Viva the Branch Detachment, viva! Viva the VT Detachment, viva! Igama lami ngingubonginkosi, ugift education umntwana umakhothela KHANYILE. Comrades, okwami ngizobonga ubuholi be-High Command nobuholi be-organization kuzona zonke iy'nhlaka. Ngiphinde ngibonge nawo wonke ama-province, especially iGauteng, ngokuthi ngimele ngisejele ngaphuma. Usathane simenqobile. Baningi akade bethi ngizofela ejele, ngizobolela ejele, bephala ko-Facebook, bephala ko-Twitter. Namhlanje sengibaxolele ngoba ngiphumile futhi ngifresh nginkunzi emanxebeni. Comrades, umzabalazo uyaqhubeka. Okwami nje ukun-encourage ukuthi ngaphansi kohulumeni womkhonto abekho abelungu abazosiphaphela bahambe baye ku-Trump. Uma beqhubeka besiphaphela umkhonto usuphethe ngeke baphinde babuye. Comrades, may the spirit of Thomas Sankara reign on you. May the spirit of Colonel Muammar Gaddafi reign on you. May the spirit of Langalibalele Dube reign on you. May the spirit of President, the Lion of the North, Peter Mukaba, reign on you. May the spirit of Mama Winnie Madikizela Mandela reign on you. Amandla! Amandla!
Percent increase over the next 2 years. As MK, is that a wise move on his part?
Well, thank you. Good afternoon to viewers at home. We have waited for so long to express our views as the official opposition. In our considered view as the MK party, the minister had a number of options to explore, but the option that the minister chose, in our view, is a wrong one. Increasing VAT by any percentage is disastrous. To increase it by 0.5% this year and next year as well, the people who are going to suffer most are black people. These are the people who pay VAT, and we are going to suffer most.
The question really on your statement, what other options did he have in your view?
There were a number of options. Wealth tax, for example, is very important. There are many tycoons here who should be paying wealth tax. There is no reason why we should not increase wealth tax. The other option is to increase corporate tax. It is a viable option in our view. There are other options. Capacitate SARS and make SARS better able to collect revenue. There are so many people who are getting away with murder, who are not paying their tax. That, in our considered view, would generate a lot of revenue, as opposed to increasing VAT by 0.5%, which no doubt will affect so many people, particularly the poorest of the poor. So from that point of view, the budget speech was a huge disappointment.
The minister argues that increasing the corporate tax will not raise the necessary revenue that is looking for, and it will also discourage investment. Your take on that argument?
Well, we've heard that before. Wealth tax can be improved, can be increased. There is no way investors will run away because they need to invest in South Africa. We've heard that lies before. So those who threaten to pull out, we know they will not withdraw from South Africa. But that, in our considered view, would generate enough revenue as opposed to going down the VAT route.
Lastly, how will MK vote in relation to the budget? Will you support it or reject it? And secondly, do you think the ANC will muster enough support to be able to pass this budget?
Well, let me speak for the MK party. We will definitely reject the budget in its entirety, particularly as it relates to the VAT increase. As for the ANC, I cannot speak for the ANC. They will decide what to do as a party. I can only speak for our party, which is Umkhonto party, the official opposition party in this country. Whatever happens to the ANC camp, it is none of our making. It is of no interest to us.
So this is not pro-poor budget?
Definitely, in our view, this was a poor budget. There's no question about it.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. John Hlophe, the parliamentary.
Uhulumeni kaMnumzana uRamaphosa sekudala ukwipower iphelele iminyaka eyi7 eyisikhombisa. Into eyenzekile lokubolekwa imali asizazi le imali ziyokhokhwa kanjani. Njengamanje idebt isikweletu sethu sina more than 6 trillion rand. And izinto ezenzekile kulo hulumeni kunyuka ukulamba kwabantu abamnyama, kunyuka ukuphela kwemisebenzi yabantu abamnyama. Njengamanje unemployment kule country is sitting at 42%. Iningi lonto, which means about half abantu abanawo umsebenzi. Igenge lencane youth unemployment iningi is more than 60%. Lilonke uhulumeni ohlulekayo ukondla abantu baseMzansi Afrika.
The Umkhonto party demands an immediate shift to a bold, expansionary people's budget which prioritizes people over profit. A budget which prioritizes development over debt. A budget which prioritizes sovereignty over submission to neoliberal and imperialist dictators. It is time for a government that serves the people, not the markets. The time for half measures is over.
While these criminals openly celebrate their ill-gotten wealth, over 23 million South Africans face hunger every day. Inflation continues to crush us in our households. The cost of living is spiraling out of control. Electricity tariffs, we barely can afford them, have surged up to over 30% in just 2 years. Food prices are rising at nearly twice the rate of inflation. Public services have collapsed. Our police are underfunded. They are also very much overstretched. Hospitals and staff and medicine all have got a shortfall. Schools are failing with a 31.4 dropout rate. What does that say about our youth? What does that say about the future of South Africa?
Ndongoba ke nazi ukuthi akwaneli uzakhumbula ukuthi coalition nasa ye-ANC no-DA bahluleka ukuthi baqede ukwenza nasi speech befanele basenze. Namhlanje siyahlala singazi ukuthi ukuba ngendlela bangazimiseli ngakhona ukuthi uthi ngesikhuwa bathi phecelezi ba reckless and abahona ukwenza izinto ngendlela khona. Ungqongqoshe wezemali uzoqhubeka uzokuragela phambili ngokuthi asinikele ispeech namhlanje ngokuthi ufuna ukuthi akhuphule intela. Lokhu ke thina njenge-MK party esingavumelani nako ngoba uzakhumbula ukuthi izinto azikajami kuhle bona bafuna ukukhambisa ngaleyo ndlela.
Okubuhlungu kakhulu ngalo hulumeni kaRamaphosa asebewubiza ngohulumeni we-GNU kuneyimali esanda kutsheleko. Leyo mali leyo according to Auditor General uphelele kuma leaders e-GNU lawa asebeluthe yonke le mali ekade kutshelekwa close to 120 billion. Asazi ukuthi South Africa abantu bakithi bazophila ngani ngoba kutshelekwa izimali kuzanya ukutholakala kwemali ezosiza uhulumeni kodwa kuyafana ngoba ngisho ngatshelekwa imali ngisho ngakhushulwa ini ezokwazi ukungenisa imali kodwa makusekhona lo hulumeni kaRamaphosa ukuthi bonke i-leadership yakhona kaRamaphosa ivele beluthi imali bayayintshontsha imali. Ama-citizens ala eSouth Africa awatholi lutho. Iyatholakala imali ngaphi idonswe ngapha nangapha kovethe yonke indawo kodwa still sisuke siyidonsela ukuthi izohamba nalo hulumeni kaRamaphosa.
The days of financial exploitation are over. Vanhu va hina va ta kota ku teka vumundzuku bya vona emavokweni ya vona. A hi nge pfumeleleli tibank ti teka advantage ti va hlukumeza. Education and healthcare will no longer be neglected for profit-driven policies. Free public education will be fully funded. Tuition fees will be eliminated. Vana va hina va ta nghena swikolo mahala. Government hulumende yi ta va hakelela na school fees.
The DA-led coalition government, the so-called government of national unity, protects white agricultural monopolies, but budget people's budget. We're going to revolutionize food security. We will expropriate land without compensation and we'll put it into production, providing black farmers assistance research and guaranteed market access. The people's budget is the blueprint for economic freedom. I listen as one in Kamatama apartheid, Gamloka, Komeva, Hendrik Vervoet, Lava Abandela, Wana Sri Lanka, Babanika Miteo, Babanika Swakut, Lavan Vahina, Bafama Batle, Levanga Kumaga Swakut. Here, as I'm going to Caesar, the time is now. The GNU must be dismantled. As you can see, the GNU is not for you. The GNU has to go. It's time for Mkhonto Caesar to govern, because with Mkhonto Caesar governing, we will lead with the people's budget and we will change our people's lives forever.
So Floyd Shivambu posted, when we announced the top 8 of the KZN detachment in January 2025, we guided that the province, region, sub-region and all MK ground forces must defend the gains of Umkhonto in Richmond Ward 2, and we did exactly that. Siya Tutuka Vidi participation Bambata section sealed our victory. So yeah, there is Floyd Shivambu celebrating the victory of MK in those by-elections. So I'm going to leave you watching that video and I'm going to come back with my closing commentary.
No, thank you very much. Those gimmicks of political parties, and then they go to a gathering and then they give people MK t-shirts on the entrance, and then they later on take the t-shirts off and give them ANC t-shirts. We know those things. That is what they're going to do. So the ANC was defeated conclusively here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal on 29th of May. It has got no chances of recovery. It will never recover. They cling on straws. There is no possibility of the ANC recovering. One, they don't have leadership anywhere. We have got leadership of Umkhonto Wesizwe here in the province. So they are not, and we know, for instance, we do not want to elevate some of these issues, that part of the reason why they over-celebrated Ward 2 Umsunduzi was because they had sponsors the destabilization of our candidate registration process. And even when a wrong candidate from our side was registered, MK still got 37% of the vote in that ward. So let's see what will happen with the deputy president of the ANC. Is the by-elections coming in Ward 2, Richmond, on the 13th of March, regional organizer and deputy organizer, the deputy organizers from Richmond, we must go and reaffirm the presence and the support of Umkhonto Wesizwe in Richmond. and not involve ourselves in the gimmicks and all of these other things that are happening.
And that's all from you guys. And if you watched up to here, thank you for watching my videos. Please, or whatever your views are about this video, kindly use the comment section for that. I'm looking forward to hearing from you what your views are. I might not be able to respond, but I'll definitely take time to react to your comments. And next time you bump into my videos, kindly watch my ads in full. It really goes a long way.